All right, y'all ready to drip a little bit of flavor on the city? Let's get in it to win it. Never miss another live stream again. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and click see all notifications. Sorry about that. Yes, the Crows had to make an appearance. What's the motherfucking deal? It is your boy, Ed Honcho. This is Sauce Sports. If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston, Texas homer network. So that means we're talking all sports, but only Houston. But we're not talking about Houston. We ain't talking about Tango Blast. We ain't talking about all that shit. We're talking about H-Town, Texas, baby. And that's why it's so much purple. Everybody always asking, why is all this? Why y'all got all this purple stuff? You're a Ravens fan? Fuck no, ain't no motherfucking Ravens fan. Purple is an ode to the big Mosky. You know what I'm saying? That purple stuff, purple world, H-Town. So I want to shout out to everybody. I want to see how everybody's doing tonight. This episode may be a little bit. This show may be a little bit different. You know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But let's talk about some things. Let's just get this situation properly activated. Let's get that out of there. Alright, so y'all know how we start this thing off, man. First and foremost, man, y'all are the freshest motherfucking ingredients. And you know, there's no sauce without y'all. Not at all. So I gotta show a little bit of love, and the way I show a little bit of love is with the roll call, man. And you know, if you are from Houston, man, shout out your side with pride. If you're not from Houston, you know, let me know where you're at. You know, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. You know, let me know where you're at, how you represent, you know, your city, state, town, cul-de-sac, avenue, block, hood, latitude, longitude, you know what I'm saying? Cut your phone on, tell me your location, all that other good shit. However you identify, man, just let me know, and I'll send a little bit of love your way for the fact that you spend some time fucking with the flavor, man. Time is so valuable. It's the only commodity that we can't get back, folks. And so the fact that you spend a little bit of time with your boy, man, I sincerely, truly do appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody who's been fucking with the flavor, whether we in season, out of season, or whatever it may be, man. Let's see what we got in the mix tonight, man. Man things, what's the motherfucking deal? KS857, Miss Voodoo C, the couple that mods together, they prod together. I don't even know what that means. I have nothing. I usually have something nice to say about that, but that didn't work. The Coon, Rigo, Tony, Texas, Berkeley Balls, J-Pack, what's the motherfucking deal? HTX Savage, what's going down? Let's see. Rising Phoenix, what's the motherfucking deal? Wise Citizen, what's the motherfucking deal? Nigward, Southside, already. Yes, I refreshed the bank. I did it on time this time. It's all Gucci. I'm gonna figure out something different to do than the moderator thing, because what I was saying, I don't know if y'all caught the post, and that's why I said I'm gonna go ahead and stream tonight. DeMarcus, what's the motherfucking deal? Berkeley Boss. Chief Rumble Gaming, what's the motherfucking deal? I'm going to have to check you out. What kind of games do you play, Chief Rumble? Ask Mel, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Good to see you. Brandon 335 already. Arkansas in the motherfucking house already. Duarte, California already. Dewey, I see you, man. I'm feeling the same way. SWAT in the motherfucking house. Already. Tightens up, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Ain't seen a few. Hope everything is well. Hope everything is good. Man, things out in the Fresno. Rush strips off the front. You identify as deflated. Man, Eastside Woodford. Okay, I see you, Eastside. Yeah, I used to fuck around off that way when I was younger. Had a little area out there. We had a little spot out that way. Mr. Killer KB, what's the motherfucking deal? So, man, I just want to talk about some things tonight. Like I say, it's not really any breaking news. It's nothing major. I'm gonna kind of update y'all to what I got planned to go with the sauce while we're in the off season. In the off seasons, you know, my deal is I mainly talk Texans and Rockets. That's what I know. I've been watching the Astros game, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like there's no way that I'm near comfortable enough trying to put my opinions on things, you know. But it's what I do. This is what I do, actually. I'll throw an offer out there. If any of you are interested in possibly talking Astro sauce, hit me on one of the social media platforms. You can DM me on Instagram or hit me in the messages on Twitter, and we'll talk. And maybe I can find somebody. That way we can kind of keep some sauce going. Because my initial plan, honestly, was to cut down the sauce maybe to 2 or 3 times a week as far as the live streams, because it's just nothing major going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just for little bits of news. I don't know if I just want to boot all the way up for that. Might still. It's always stuff to talk about. But for those of you asking, the Kush Dens are going to be moved to the weekends. I'm going to make that a weekend only thing. I might do one last drink den tonight. I don't even know if I am, but I'm just like 50-50 on it, just because I want to make sure everybody who won't follow me on social media, they have a chance to kind of see what's going on, let everybody know everything ain't fell off. I ain't down and out because of the Rockets. But I'm very upset about that. Shout out Dirty Bay. I see you. So here's my thing, man. Here's my thing is, so like I said, I just want to make sure that, like I said, we just got to figure it out as it goes along. But like I say, start organizing some things, because what I have to do on my end is I was lacking, especially like this last month or so, because some of the shit I do affiliate-wise, I let kind of fall under, and because some things had happened that some of the systems I had set up, policy changes and rules and things like that change up, and so things aren't always guaranteed to work. So I let some of that stuff kind of fall under, and so I'm gonna get back on that, spend some time getting those things back in order. So that's why I say I don't know if we'll stream every night, but it'll be a couple of times a week. Whenever major news happens, of course we'll stream. And it maybe be like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday if it's nothing major or something like that. We'll figure it out. I'm not quite sure until training camp picks up and things like that. But I will have a bunch of recorded videos and things like that coming. So that's kind of how I'm thinking it. That's what I'm thinking we'll make shake. Because my thing is, man, I fuck with y'all, and that's number one. And I know a lot of y'all be putting in work with the sauce and getting your gamble on and all that. And I don't want to take that away. I got to say, I honestly, just with all the streaming, because I'm just sitting there looking at it. And like I say, we ain't going to talk about my streaming habits all stream. But like I said, I was just doing a bunch of extra shit. I was looking at how much time I was spending in the Kush Den, and it honestly, smoking is getting lit, drinking, all that stuff. That's a reward. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I should be owing myself every day. I feel like I deserve that. And so, because then I enjoy it myself. But again, I'm smoking whatever. I'm spending money on things that I should be focusing on other stuff. And then I'm smoking, and I'm not bringing my best quality content. And I'm losing focus, and then game streaming and all that stuff. So I'm looking at all the time that I've spent streaming, and what's beneficial, what's not beneficial, and what makes the most sense. And I told you I don't want to get rid of Kush Den, so I'll just probably move it to the weekends. I think that's more ideal. Just trying to get everything in order. But enough about me. Pull a rise, fix, or retire. That's what I'm saying. But because I've been just streaming a bunch, and it's like because the way I do, that's what I'm saying. Like everything is almost interconnected. Like when the way I do what I do with the affiliate stuff, I do a lot of video marketing, and so I make a gang of fucking videos. You know what I'm saying? And so doing that, fucking spending all day fucking with that type of shit, then having to stream, and then wanting to record. You get tired of wanting to fuck with the motherfucking videos for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So. It's like I say, I got to get the shit organized because I want to bring y'all better flavor. I want to bring y'all better sauce. Bleacher Report and stole my sauce awards, and they running with the shit. They stole the recipe and ran with it. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. No, I don't want to be lazy. I got to be the most prolific. I got to stir up sauce, otherwise the sauce will get stale. But it has to be worthwhile. So like I say, if we have worked something out and maybe get some Astros commentary going, like I said, I just don't want to be sitting. I'm not going to play myself and just put myself out there talking about that, knowing I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So what I'm thinking is getting somebody who, is knowledgeable, and that way people who are like me, maybe newer fans and have questions and things, maybe work it like that or something like that. We'll figure it all out. Like I say, it's nobody's dying or anything from anything, so there's no rush, but we'll figure it all out. But let's talk about, exactly. I feel you. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you do something, like when you do it so much, and then when it's time to kind of focus on yourself or a different route, I'd be like, later on. You know, you just got to find motherfucking me. You got to find the juice, man. Baseball. We're going to teach y'all some basketball. But yeah, man. So the thing is, like I said, I want to bring y'all better quality content. Like, I don't want to force shit. And right now it's just like, it's really not a whole lot of shit. Like, OTAs are cool, but what are you really getting till you strap on the pads? I mean, you're seeing some things. Of course, you're seeing some things, you know, technique and stuff like that. But, you know, I think we still got a little while where some real shit starts shaking. But let's talk about it. Let's you sound like me. Like, how much? All right, cool. That's funny. Yeah, Hopkins been looking good. Let's talk Texans. We ain't really talked Texans in a while. We've been so Rockets, you know, and not necessarily teaching, but speaking on things. And just like I say, because I'm watching, I'll observe certain things. There'll be certain questions that I would have as far as baseball. But let's talk Texans, man. OTA's been going on. I'm hearing good things about Lil Kiki. We've seen DeAndre. We've seen plenty of. I mean, DeAndre's gonna be a DeAndre. What song am I jamming today? Where am I jamming today? Yes. Okay. Oh, the 76ers GM wife is responsible for the burner accounts. I think she's a down ass bitch willing to take the fall for it. I definitely believe that. There's no way that I believe that his wife did that. She's willing to take the bait. But even in, what that says is you're going home and you're disclosing classified information with your wife and she can't be trusted. Either way, you're like fired. You know what I mean? Ferocious, where the fuck you been at, man? Okay, oh yeah, my fucking dumb ass fault. You know, I'll fix it. Let me cut off what I'm actually listening to because I don't want that to play on stream because then they will say you got some copyright shit in your stream. We're gonna take that. What? I lost you to Fortnite? Same shenanigans. Yeah, she's definitely down. Let me bring that back. Hold up, little Woody. But yeah, man. So we've been seeing some good things coming out of camp. But yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of good series coming up for y'all. Look. Man, you know what? I'm actually that little clip got me a little bit more wired up. Just listening, got the city on my back, man. PUBG is suing Fortnite for stealing Battle Royale, which I didn't know you could steal a game mode, but you must be ready to sue Call of Duty and everybody else and their mama. I lost a little bit of respect for the pub for that, but they got new maps, so fuck it. Did the music come on? I ain't even play the fucking shit, huh? Oh, because I still got. Why did this? I'm glad I didn't. See, this is the thing that kills me. Fucking Spotify will start up on its own and start playing. So, like, literally just pause. I ain't put shit else. That bitch will fucking start on its own.
Got Houston on my back, cause I love the city I'm from. Hands up if you feel that.
What's the song today?
There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was jamming. I don't know what the fuck. I think I was jamming Sizzler, right? Is that who I'm listening to? No, what the fuck? This ain't even the playlist I'm fucking, man, what the, anyway. I don't know. Yes. So let's just talk about some things, man. Again, like I say, so Pandora just started playing by itself, like just stealing data and shit. A shout out to Elijah Turner because he won he had the most sauce last weekend. I'm feeling way better. Clutch Gaming, what's going down? Maybe I got more time on my hands, so I'm finna start playing League of Legends. Cisco? Oh my God. But I mean, like I say, just looking at what happened. Man, did you guys see the news? Brandon Brooks out there running his mouth talking about he liked the regime under Kubiak, but he didn't like it under Bill O'Brien, you know, the Patriots way. You know, my thing is, dude, you get paid millions of dollars to play football. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking want to hear you cry about how you practice. Like, on some real shit. Like, he said, well, everybody says it's about the rings, but it's about how, if you're going to spend one, who has 15-year NFL careers? You're talking about the next 15 years. Like, who does that? That's like a rarity. You know what I'm saying? Brian, what's the motherfucking deal? Lag and Narwhal, what's the motherfucking deal? Devontae Love, what's going down? But yeah, you'd like to file a report with Ahmad? Okay, we'll holler at any of these nice ladies or gentlemen that have a wrench next to their name, and they'll be more than happy to help you. What's the deal, Houston Homer? What's the motherfucking deal? But here's my deal. Here's my deal. But yeah, Brandon Brooks just running off at the mouth because old buddy, who was the end Marsh from the Patriots? He was kind of just talking shit about Bill Belichick's way and all that other stuff. Honestly, I don't believe it, dog. Like I think that Brandon Brooks is fucking lying. Because he's like, Kubiak, he's more like Doug Peters. Kubiak, in my opinion, was not a player's coach. How does everybody else love Bill O'Brien? How is Bill O'Brien, especially the way that locker room was last year, you know what I'm saying? With all the turmoil and all the tension and all the shit that the man at the very top was shitting down on everybody. By all accounts, Bill O'Brien is what kept that locker room together. Like I say, Brandon Brooks just has some type of salt for the Texans, and it is what it is. Like, honestly, like, people say whatever they want. Pre-Ravens, Kubiak was not a good coach, dog. He went to the Ravens and got some juice. He basically, I can't even think of the fucking Ravens coach, stole his sauce because a lot of people talked about it. Owen Daniels was talking about it, and a couple other guys were talking about how Kubiak's personality changed after he left Baltimore and then went to the Broncos. He was not the same type of coach. You know what I'm saying? So the Kubiak, that's what like people think. The Kubiak that we had in Houston is not the same Kubiak that was in Denver. Okay? Fuck Houston Kubiak, dog. He was trash by all accounts. Denver Kubiak was a different coach. Shit, he almost fucking died, so I think that changed his perspective on life. They said he was just more friendly, like he was more open to shit. I don't see Bill O'Brien completely being the Patriots way. Bill O'Brien, you telling me Belichick out there jamming Rick Ross at practice? Huh? No, he's not. Belichick ain't cool. Belichick plays no music. Motherfucker plays crowd noise all practice long and shit. I'm just saying. So, I'm just saying, it is what it is. Again, there's nothing to worry about, nothing to be even really tripping on. Oh, there it is. You love it. It's been a while. Your phone been off, Justice? What's been going down? You ain't pay your phone bill or something? It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, unlike y'all, we have other things to watch. We got World Championship baseball team. Got a pretty good basketball team over there. And, the Texans are going to beat the fuck out the Jags next year. So it is what it is. Are you fucking with the State of Decay too? Shit, I was going to actually get on some probably after. If I'm still deciding on the den. If I don't get in the den, then I'm going to definitely get on some Mixer tonight because I just hollered at Shaq because we was talking about getting on that State of Decay tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a whole bunch of things. I'm not even worried about it. Look, yeah, I feel, yeah, I abuse her too, man. I abuse Barry too. That's why I got to chill. That's why I say I'm just for the fall back. I'm only gonna fuck with the smoke den on the weekend, so I don't laserfy myself. Not even laserfy, but it's just I know I could be so much more productive. Shaq gonna fall asleep. That's fucking funny. Too bad y'all only did it once, huh? It took y'all fucking 10 years to do it. It'll take y'all another 10. That's okay. Nobody gives a fuck about the Jags. Like, nobody. We had one down year. We were ass, but yet all the pundits are putting us right there with y'all to win the division. It's between us and y'all if we were so ass. I mean, Titans aren't really in the conversation. I've heard a couple of people say it. But you're talking about receiver, quarterback. What was that little shit they put out? Receiver, quarterback, running back trios, the best in the league. Definitely wasn't no Jags on there. Shit ass quarterback. Receivers ain't shit. Got an all right running back, but he gonna be dinged up. He ain't gonna last through the whole season next year. Trying to lose weight and shit. Gonna get his ass lit the fuck up. Yeah, exactly. It was predictable. My thing about Kubiak in Houston is Matt Schaub wasn't allowed to audible a lot of, like, that's why I don't see how people like ride Kubiak's dick like that and love Kubiak. I don't like him. Like, he wanted to be the quarterback, not the coach. Honestly, he wanted to relive the fucking glory days. Like, you can't operate like that. Like, this is what I'm saying. Because y'all imagine what, like, and this is why I say all the praise kills me. Old Kubiak would have tried to do with a guy like Deshaun Watson. He wouldn't have Bill O'Brien. And Bill O'Brien, you know, it took him some years to finally get a quarterback that he truly wanted. You know, we can blame him liking Matt and all these other motherfuckers, but ultimately that's your GM's job to survey the talent and bring that talent in for you. So if the GM should be able to say, okay, that talent is trash, we're going to override that decision. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm like, can I get my Spurs flying? Oh, man. That's unfortunate. But, again, Kubiak would have tried to put Watson in a mold that he doesn't fit in. Again, like I say, once he went through Baltimore and he kind of changed up, he kind of started learning how to adjust and do some things differently and not try to have so much control on everything. Like, Kubiak's whole thing, Kubiak felt like his offense was just so unbeatable that he could show you basically, like, I mean, we were doing the same thing every week. We had that pick six streak. Guys were saying the same shit everywhere. We saw it on film. We knew what was coming. We saw it on film. We knew what was coming. Kubiak's thing was about execution. If we make all the plays look the same, we line up the same, and, you know, everything always looks the same until the snap. You know, we're going to confuse them. No, you're not. That shit didn't fucking work. Doesn't work. It won't work. Now, you definitely sub. Justice sub like a motherfucker. That motherfucker be here. He just ain't been hanging out because we've been talking Rockets because he can't say shit because Jacksonville's a trash ass town and ain't got no fucking team. So that's my thing. He loves the fucking sauce. The motherfucker be in the sauce more than they be on any Jag shit. Ain't nothing but whack ass Jag channel. Nobody's a fan of that shit. Of course, you want to come up where people actually talk and people actually engage and give a fuck about their team. So that motherfucker be in here loving the shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this: if I didn't like something, I wouldn't habitually be there. This motherfucker, we talk Texas, that motherfucker be here on the regular. He love the sauce. Probably got a little sauce on his lips right now. Anyway, so here's the deal. If Houston had a hockey team, would I try? Oh, I'd absolutely. If Houston gets a hockey team, I'm all in. Like, I'm all in, all the way in. You know what I'm saying? I had a joke for that, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, it probably was. Not just a tip. No, I'm all the way in. We look. I'm thrusting forward on that one. But here's the thing. I mean, y'all see what his fucking screen name is, so y'all already know what he about. Nothing. Damn, they use all the numbers in number history. Goddamn, this motherfucker owes some sauce. Goddamn it. Yeah, hell is a hell, man. Like, I don't really care about none of that shit. Again, because what's going to be happening is Jags fans are going to be sitting there next year talking about last year, because what y'all don't realize is how much of an asset Colvin is. Okay. Because what you got to think about is when you take guys from another team, especially with him playing on defense, that he's practiced against Bortles plenty. So you telling me that he's not going to fucking be able to say, okay, well, here, look, here's some tendencies that he has. Here's some things that I noticed. Here's some things that y'all may not have picked up on. Hey, check this out. That he's going to share that with Tyron and Mr. Reed and Jonathan Joseph and whomever else. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, we gonna eat on Blake. Like, y'all better hope Fournette gonna be durable, because y'all gonna have to use the fuck out of him. He's gonna get wore down. Y'all gonna use his ass so much, he's gonna get wore the fuck out. Still Bouye, I don't give a fuck about Bouye. I'm not worried about that. Like, I didn't give a fuck. A lot of people did, but Bouye was solid. But Bouye is what? I mean, it's not like we drafted him or anything. So what do we really lose on that? Y'all just took him and paid him a bunch of money. So let's see. I'll take my dad to a Texas game on the December 30th. That's what's up. That's what's up. So anyway, Aaron Straitman. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Yeah, I don't care about it. Like I say, I don't really give a fuck at all about Bouye. Like, I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. Just like, as long as you ain't talking shit like Brandon Brooks. Like, I wouldn't have gave a fuck about Brandon Brooks. But for some reason, he continues to have the Texans' name in his mouth. Bitch, you got the fuck out with your anxiety, Royce White having ass. You know what I'm saying? Get the motherfucker on. Be happy you gone and peace the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right, Houston Homer. Jags fans love to turn their backsides to people, if you know what I mean. But man, let's talk Rockets for a little bit, man. I know it's a touchy subject. I know it's touchy. But man, did y'all hear PJ Tucker is a bad motherfucker, dog? I've been saying that shit all year. PJ Tucker played with 3 root canals, dog. Do you understand how gangster that shit is? I've been telling you that motherfucker. I told you that motherfucker was the fucking dog. That dude's a motherfucking fool, dog. No, don't say PJ's a warrior. I've been deliberately trying to avoid using that. I've been talking about fighter and every other word that and everything else. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The dude is a gangster, dog. Like, that's the attitude, that's the grit, that's the type of shit you gotta have, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's just like, it's like, come on, you gotta respect that. Like, if you are a sports fan of any kind, even if you're not a right, like, you gotta respect the fact that a motherfucker's willing to play. You see motherfuckers tear a nail and, I can't shoot tonight. I don't think I can play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm glad. What's up, Braylon? Appreciate you mentioning that. Here's my thing. Say Rockets pursuing LeBron, George, and they're gonna get Paul. Paul, you say Paul is gonna be. We ain't worried about Chris Paul, but sort of LeBron and George Paul, not Paul George, but I mean, they're two. But that's my thing. You can't trust a motherfucker with 2 last names, 2 first names. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do I call you Paul? Do I call you George? That's why he ain't gonna come here, because he ain't gonna get the 13. That's something I was thinking about, actually, because I saw somebody do a Photoshop, but they had the number 24 on him. But yeah, DeHarden is definitely gonna keep 13. But maybe he wants to consider a number change, because that 13 has been relatively unlucky. You know what I'm saying? So it's I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, that's what I say. With just Chris Paul, if Chris Paul was able to play the last 2 games, we're talking about game 1 tomorrow against the Cavaliers. But it is. That's the way life works, man. We got fucked over. I don't think we have a 6, do we? We can look on the thing right here. Shout out to White Persuasion for this great picture. I was gonna put the city up back there, but I still got a little love for the Rocks. I still got a little energy. I was sad. I wasn't really sad. I don't think I was really sad. Just disgusted. Because here's the thing. You make 3 more of the 33. You make 10% of the fucking 10% more of the threes you took. Cool. That's on the Rockets. The referees call a fair game down the middle. That's not on them. There's nothing they can do about that. Harden even said himself that shit fucks up your momentum, dog. Like, when you coming out and it's just the way the game should be played, honestly, refs should not be seen. But the refs they want their little shine too. They like to have their little names and the shit and be associated with shit. But honestly, the refs should be like kids, seen and not heard. You know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, he's over there, but unless it's something major, then, blow the whistle, whatever. But for the most part, a lot of that ticky-tack shit, a lot of shit that they didn't call, that they should have, I wouldn't have been as mad about it if they weren't calling it on the other end of the motherfucking court. If you were calling if you were gonna let them play, You know, let them play. But it's just the way it was. That again, that fucking narrative about the 20-something missed threes. Let me tell you something. James gets his and 1 3-pointer. There is no, well, of course, there's no 30 fucking missed threes to that. But I guarantee you, more shots start falling because when players start seeing them shots hit, that's what they need. When you see that shot hit, that's what you need. And then people start, that energy builds up. It's like I don't know exactly what's the word I want to use for it right now. But it's a energy, it's a vibe that you get. When you see that shot start falling, okay, cool. All right, now I'm finna be on. But once you kill that momentum and then motherfuckers just can't hit, they fucking put a glass on the rim or something. I don't know what the fuck. It's just crazy. Fortnite added a shopping cart. Oh, it's because they taking your monies. I'm mad too because I think Dead by Daylight. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a while. They've actually had some updates. I need to fuck with it. I heard they added some microtransaction type shit, but it's supposed to be only for. It's a shopping cart like a fucking that Fallout 76. That shit gave me a hard on. It was unexpected. I love Fallout. I was like, what? Fallout 76? Where did this come from? So, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is just, like I said, it was ugly. But the thing about it, the reason why it looks so ugly, because the shots weren't falling. But that's what the Rockets have been doing all year. The shots just were not hitting. You know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. I ain't even looked at Madden 19. I don't even care about Madden like that. We'll see what's up. But it's like, to me, they just be repackaging the same shit. So you got to fuck with that Fallout, man. Like, Fallout, I don't know. If you're into, like, Fallout 4 wasn't really like a true RPG. But if you like that style of gameplay, you know what I'm saying? I know the other ones used to be more turn-based, but now it's kind of, this one's more, I guess you kind of, wouldn't call it action, maybe action RPG type. It's got, all that good shit. I just don't look. I don't want to put you on the mixer. I don't want to put you in the mixer and on the mixer. See, that's why I ain't want to do you the VR. I ain't never seen. Well, of course I ain't play the VR. How was that? That's interesting. It's a fort builder. Yeah, that's my thing with that's my thing. Shit. They can't have both though. Of course they was gonna pursue one or the other because of course they pursued PG last year, and if he was an option again, of course they're gonna keep that up. Nothing's changed from that. Same way they'd love to have probably picked up Carmelo, but I don't think Carmelo would be. He's staying OKC to get paid. But I think PG ends up with the Lakers, and I think our best shot at picking up another star is probably gonna be fucking LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, because they talking about Chris Paul out there recruiting. I don't believe it just because I don't want to have Houston accused of no fucking tampering and shit. The motherfucker's still in the finals and you out there recruiting his ass. What kind of shit is that? CP3 points in the man, your teammates trash. We got some fire ass teammates over here. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers over here, they pick up the slack. Your teammates ain't done shit. Which one of your teammates got 16 rebounds? Huh? Which one of your teammates came off the bench or came out of nowhere and hit 24? Ain't none of your teammates doing that shit. Yes. We have the Great Wall of China on the bench. But again, another season with him, working with Hakeem, he might be game ready next year. He might be ready for a couple of minutes, spot duty next year. But Zochi's just not ready right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can say. You know what I mean? Say Triple X, the word. I didn't even know he was paying attention. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that game 7 was what the most watched, like one of the, if not the most watched NBA game ever. It was like 15 million people watching. They were talking about that compared to the hockey playoff game. It was like 5 million. Or was it the most watched game ever? The most watched playoff, something anyway. But it basically is up there. And the most watched game ever would have to be a playoff game because regular season games are good, but people ain't getting all the way into that. Absolutely, it's going to surpass the final. Nobody wants to watch the finals. Like, people were seeing that because they want to see the Warriors lose. So, like, the NBA, what the NBA is thinking is, oh, people really like the Warriors and we're making money. No, they don't. They're tuning in because they finally see somebody has a chance to knock them off. Because if people really cared about the Warriors like that, then every one of their elimination games would have just astounding ratings. But they don't. People were hoping that the Rockets could do the damn deal, seal the deal in Game 6 and Game 7. People hate they're tired of it. Like you saw NBA players talking about how the Rockets wouldn't get called and all that. It's because they hate the Warriors. Nobody likes the Warriors, okay? Nobody likes Steph Curry. Aisha don't even like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of tomfoolery. And I hate just the fact that we're going to have to wait till next year. But my thing that I was saying is, man, honestly, I hate to fucking say this. Like, one, if we don't pull another superstar, I'm gonna still talk Rockets. But I'm not going to have any faith, not because of James Harden, not because of anything the coaching staff, not because of any of that. Because of the NBA, we all saw what happened with that game. The Rockets played ass. Yes, they did play ass, but I guarantee you this: if the Rockets would have caught up and caught a lead or whatever it was, there would have been some real strange whistles going around later on in the game, more so than in the third. You know, they didn't have to really worry about it as later on because, like I say, the score started to stretch out a little bit. But had it have been much closer, trust me, you'd have started seeing all kind of crazy whistles. You'd have started seeing all kind of. You thought some of them calls earlier were just wild. You'd have saw some real shit. The NBA wants to try to sell us this bullshit. I'm telling y'all, I think Adam Silver wants to try to. He's trying to have his dynasty under his regime. You know, the Bulls did their thing, and so he wants to recreate that. And I mean, as long as we're playing, you can have that, like, because people have this fantasy belief in that Bulls team, like they were just so unstoppable. Again, that Bulls team wouldn't have beat the Rockets. That Bulls team wouldn't have beat the Rockets. And all through the regular season game, the Rockets handled the Bulls. For the most part, during that Jordan era, it wasn't really close. They didn't play a lot, but if the Rockets would have met the Bulls in the playoffs, that's not what they wanted, because they had absolutely nothing to stop Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, Jordan was good, but all that, the whole rim, that shit's going to be shut down. Because we've seen how many times Hakeem had blocked Jordan multiple times. Like, blocked Jordan on a game-winning shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, Hakeem wasn't going to have that shit. Jordan was cold-blooded, but that Rockets team with Hakeem had the right tools. Mad Max, he wasn't afraid of Jordan. Of course, he's not going to stop. Nobody's going to stop Jordan, but he would frustrate him enough, because Jordan was the kind of guy, like, LeBron don't respond to shit. But if you talk enough shit to Jordan, he going to start responding. He would get out his game. Motherfuckers were just afraid of Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Pippen, ain't worried about Pippen. Ain't worried about Pippen. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Quelly Quell, like Jordan even said, he ain't want to see Hakeem and them boys in the playoffs, man. So I wouldn't say Scotty overrated. I would say that underrated, if anything, because that same Bulls team without Jordan went to the playoffs, did decent under Scotty. Was a 50-win team, if I'm not mistaken. So my thing is, like, people give all this credit to Jordan. Jordan never did shit without Pippen. Straight up, man. Jordan didn't do shit without Pippen. No, you don't get rid of Ariza for one bad game in the season. You don't do that. You keep you get rid of Ariza, and who does what with KD? I'm not saying that anybody stopped KD. Nobody is gonna stop KD. He's too fucking tall. Okay, but who are you gonna put to play? Ariza's defense is stellar. Like, hey, fucking with Ellie. And man, that's what makes me super sad. 'Cause Ellie hit him with the kiss of death. Man, we supposed to win that bitch. But the thing is, you don't exactly, and that's what people got to realize is that Ariza was grinding hard playing KD. He gonna be tired on the other end, dog. Like, he was putting in work. Like, he's your best option as far as guarding Kevin Durant. You take Ariza out of the series, you know, you talking about a whole different ball game, dog. You talking about it might not be looking so good, because Muthaf wasn't available to really do much, and that's unfortunate. I think that hurt us a lot too, because, you know, Muthaf and Ariza, I don't want to say are interchangeable, but when Mutay's fully healthy, his defense is right there on par. I think Ariza's better offensively, but You know what I mean? Reason not a bench player, we might be gone. Shit, the reason want to be here. Though, I think he gonna want to be. Bano Green definitely want to be. Them boys there were highly upset. Though. I was sad for him, man. I was sad for CP3, man, and Gerald Green. CP3 just because to come so close to get further than he ever had, and then just and just to get hurt at that time after balling out, getting us to where we needed to be. My thing is, it was kind of sad. Now, Gerald Green, the reason I'm sad for him is because there's no guarantees for Gerald Green. You know what I'm saying? Now, he's a cheap contract, so that may actually help him out. But at the same time, you telling me there ain't a couple other teams around the league looking at it and say, shit, Gerald, what's up? We'll pay you $5. You know what I'm saying? What's that? And they'll let him play. He'll get some minutes. Now you got to think about, is it for my city or is it for my pocketbook? Because when this career is over with, ain't no more guarantees. The Rockets revived Gerald Green's career. You know what I'm saying? And so hopefully we retain him. Hopefully we keep him. But again, like I said, that's not a guarantee. Shit, we may pay him $1 million and he might not want to leave. But you telling me, hey, we're offering you $1 million. But then a team that's not in competition and they may be out of it. Now I know it's an honor. Like I said, I don't know how much it means to him. He said he loves being able to play for your hometown. That's an opportunity you don't want to be able to pass up. As long as you eat and your family eating, I might not pass it up. But then you talking about if a team is willing to pay you, say a team comes out and say, hey, we'll offer you 5 or 6 a year. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to take that $1 million to stay home with your hometown team? You're going to take that 5 or 6 and pad your pockets for the next couple of years. You know what I mean? Like, for where he was and to hit him with that $1 million, that was fine. That was a great pickup. Wish they would have extended the contract, but I want to see him get paid. So yeah, if they're gonna retain him, it's gonna cost some money because somebody gonna throw some money, a little bit of change at Gerald Green. Somebody gonna throw a little bit of change at Gerald Green. And I'm not saying they're gonna throw 10, 15. That's not gonna happen, but somebody will be willing to pay Gerald Green a couple of $1 million to hoop for him. So, like, I want him to be here. I hope he is because he's a cheaper contract. I hope we don't have to offload him to make something happen. Gordon, I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know what vibe I'm getting from Gordon. Like, because sometimes I get the vibe from Gordon like he wants to be somewhere else where he can be the man. There is no Brandon Wright anymore. he ain't even make it to the playoffs. Yeah, this will be it for him. This is what CP3 is. What, 33 now? So if he sign another contract 4 or 5 years, he's gonna be 37, 38 when he's done. But Gordon might want to be the man. Gordon might feel like he's the man. Gordon, he might think that shit. Well, I can shoot. I can lead a team before I got hurt. I'm not worried about Phoenix either because Phoenix, with them being in position with their draft pick, they might be out of the Capella sweepstakes. But then again, but at the same time, they've already said ain't no way Capella can't price himself out of Houston. I'm not worried about that. Daryl Morey ain't worried about it. You can see on their faces, even in the the little post game and all that other shit. What did he say? Somebody asked Morey a question, asking, well, do y'all have the numbers to do that? Have you done the math on that? And the boy say, we got some new math, man. We got some new math. What does that mean? That means we got the money. If he say, look, we got that new math, that means we got the money. Boogie to Houston. I don't know. Because what's going to happen with that is Boogie going to want to get his. And shit. And the way we play, Boogie might not be able to get his. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he was having a record year. He was having a outstanding year. He's going to want to get paid, and he's going to want fucking to be the man too. And here, he's not going to be the man. He's going to be a third. I already, Homer, appreciate you following through. He's going to be, maybe third or fourth option or something like that, if that. But so we'll see. We'll see, man. But here's the deal. I'm gonna call it a wrap. We're gonna wrap this up. I don't know when the next live will be. Just stay tuned. My advice, man, is if y'all aren't following on Sauce Sports HTX on Instagram and Twitter, follow on those. That'll probably be where I give the updates as to whether or not it'll be a sauce or not. Because I know YouTube doesn't always send out the notifications. Like I gotta post the shit like at fucking 8 in the morning for y'all to get the fucking notifications. It seemed like, because YouTube don't ever want to send the shit to anybody. I'm thinking about the Christian, because honestly, it'll be a drink then if I do it. And I don't really have a topic or anything. I probably fuck around, just end up on the mixer tonight. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, I probably just end up on the mixer tonight. So look for that to happen. And we'll see. Like I said, y'all know sometimes I say shit, I ain't gonna do this, and then shit pop up randomly. But I don't have a topic. I don't really have nothing on my mind. We'll see. We'll see what's what. We'll see what's shaking though. No, yeah. Why does everybody want to get rid of Ariza? Let's not do that. I like Ariza. But again, with that being said, like I say, so I'll be on one of those. What time is it now? About 8:20. I'll be on one of those here shortly, before 9 or so. If it's a den, it'll be at 9 o'clock. If y'all don't see no den by 9 o'clock, then it's gonna most likely be mixer action or whatever else it might be. So, female drivers, female truck drivers. That's something I've newly discovered. But man, with that being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, Sauce Nation. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you follow Sauce Sports HTX on Instagram and Twitter to stay tuned with the latest updates. With that being said, man, hey, y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Chug it up the deuce. Phoenix, I'm out.